Okay, I just had an idea. I got kind of bored with this old setup I have, and I want to do something new. So here's the video. This tank. I know you've seen it in other videos, and especially my relaxing fish videos. I got it around the time I got that guy, and I have redone it once since then. It's just time for a new one. I know I had to do a change today, do a clean, so I think I'm gonna transplant this Amazon sword near to the goldfish tank. Because it's just room temperature anyways in that thing. And it'll give these other plants some room to grow. And if anything, it has 3 offspring in this tank, so another version of it will grow in. And I'm even going to, I think I'm going to take some rocks from my collection and glue them together to make a centerpiece for this one. So I'm going to try to do a little bit more professional aquascaping. This has just been rescaped once. I used to have, plastic stuff in there, what you normally start off with. But without further ado, I'm going to try to cut the roots. I don't know really the best way to go about this is, but we'll figure it out, and let's get at it. Okay, so I've just drained it down to a manageable level. I tried to get as many of the fishies out as I could to not stress them out, but it's really hard to get with that big plant. It's kind of one of the reasons why I want to get it out of here. But let's see, where's a good place to set you up? Right here. So first I'm gonna get rid of these decorations. End of an era. Well, it's the beginning of a new chapter. Try to grab the whole plant, gently pull upwards. You don't want to rip off the root ball. As you can see, I'm taking a massive amount of substrate with me, and the fish that are in here are not going to be happy, so make sure you remove them. Slowly pull it out. I think I snapped the leaf. And then immediately put it into a bucket of water. You don't want this thing drying out. Because it's bad for it. Okay, so as you can see, we've got a big mess in this tank now. It's literally a crater where it used to be. Maybe the fish will be easier to fish out, and I'm gonna try to let the plants grow up. Maybe plant some hair grass in there, and they're gonna be living with their brothers and sisters and cousins. All right, so your next step is gonna be to wash it off. I'm gonna try to get most of the rocks off in a bucket, and then go to the sink. In the bucket first. Let's do this. Water is coming free. You can see old roots, you can see leaves. I don't see anything terribly broken right now or dead. This is man, this plant is beautiful. The substrate I'm putting it into is just gravel. As you can see, it's survived off gravel. My goldfish has been living in it for 3 years now, so I'd say that was a should be a pretty good accumulation of nutrients in there. It grows algae periodically. I usually keep up on it, you know, I move a lot, so. And, oh, here's his rhizome. Root ball, new root growth. It's a nice carpet. You can actually probably trim some of this. It'll actually, I'm gonna go get some scissors. It'll actually promote new root growth. And it'll make it a little bit easier to plant. So let's give this a little snip-a-do. So, you know, not much. Root ball still intact. It's easier to plant this way. Now there probably will be some shrinking. But you see that is a clean Amazon sword. You can see it is some trimming there. You know what? Let's trim that down a little closer so there's not as much rotting plant material in the fish tank. And just go through and snip the dead stems as close to the plant as you can. Just make it look pretty. This was so full when I moved here, trimmed a lot off of it. From it adjusting to the new window with different light than what it's used to. These things are very hardy. You can see them a lot in other tutorial videos. Alright. There. Now let's get planting on this. Hopefully I didn't break too many leaves in the process. It's kind of delicate. Let's see. Where do I want this? Now I did already put some root tabs in there. They love some root tabs. Or root tabs, whatever. However you like to say it. Yeah, I'm not really big on ornaments as much as I used to be. But I got a nice yellow submarine here. Let's move to the back. Face the energy away from the sun. Reference to the rest now. See, the temperature is 78 in here. It should be good. It says 77. I just got a little thing in between. Digging on down into the soil. I didn't even see how close I did this yet. I couldn't see much. Try to be kind of gentle with it, but you don't know how that goes. Just tuck in its roots. And don't worry too much, it'll grow new roots. Alright. I think it might be a little happier in a bigger tank. This Amazon sword is 3 years old now, I guess? Yeah, 3 years old. Yeah, so let's hope it does well here in this tank. Okay, next I'm going to pick out rocks for the hardscape. Good thing about being a geology major is that I have a lot of rocks. Observe the rocks. So I'm going to be looking for some rocks with some, they're relatively around the same color, same texture. Let's see what I have. This looks like a pretty good rock for the pile. Let's see. This one's kind of great. Ooh, there's some nice quartz in it. And something else. That's a good one. These are all small. These are from Africa. Well, this might be totally. Okay. Oh, hello there. Okay, let's come together all right. Let's see. Yeah, right? Like from this way. Yeah. That'd be cool for that tank right there. The smoke is settled. Those guys are left over. I'm going to try to get at least the bigger ones out. I want to get all of them out. I want to put some grass in there and let this just be a planted tank for a little while. See how that works. Okay, so now this tank is completely empty. For the first time since like, I'd say 2016, maybe 2017, this has been empty. So, gonna do a mass cleanup. Most of those plants are gonna stay where they are. I'm gonna introduce grass and a more rocky hardscape in the center. So I wanted to do a lot of vegetative stuff outside, like a rocky mountain looking thing. And yeah, so that's my idea. Plus the white ribbon growing out of the filter, which it's been doing really good. So I mean, there's new growth on it. These, like, I pulled one of them out and there was root growth. You can see in here that there's some new stuff going on. So yeah, very cool. Very cool. Should still change the filter soon. It'll get rid of their food, but with this many fish in here, it'll be right back. But so this is the result of my breeding after 3 years also. So Mama Green would be proud. She will be missed. Rest in peace. But that was my first platy. It bred with the Mickey Mouse platy. That's why I'm trying to get more Mickey Mouse platy back into the gene pool. And I heard you might be able to crossbreed swordtail, so I have one in there too. It's a female. There's like 5 males in there. I got little swordtail fry because she was pregnant when I got her. So once I clean this tank up and things grow in a little more, I'll do a relaxing fish video on this one too. But I wanted to get more interesting before I start filming it. This one is about to be my first real aquascaping attempt. This was like a practice run. This will be my first attempt. Okay, now that I've got that all cleaned out and stuff, let's get to planting the rest of these plants. I've got a plate of dwarf grass right here, and I'm about to plant them all, as they say. Let's see. I don't have the cool tweezers, I'm sorry, so I'm just gonna shove them right down here in the aqua soil. I've heard in videos online to like plant them in a triangle fashion in order to get the best carpeting. I'm going to be using liquid CO2 in this tank. I just got a little CO2 booster thing. I'm going to keep one fry in here for a little bit of ammonia. Alright guys, it's fill up time on my first major tank. I see it's looking pretty good. I took my time on it. Let's just see how it turns out. There's probably going to be some floaters of grass, but oh well, let's get this kicking. Okay, I got a temporary filter in there just to get all this other stuff out of here. But as you can see, this is the aftermath. And I think it's gonna go pretty well. All the carpet and everything's gonna be around the back and in between these rocks. I've got a couple scattered out the other side of places, but I hope the carpet's over there, but I know I didn't really place it in a spot that's conducive to that. But once it clears up, cycles for a day, I'll add a little fry to give it some ammonia, and let's see how it goes in a month. I'll give you an update. Later. Well, it's been about a month. Here's my update. So, plants are doing really good. Those Amazon swords that were just barely budding when I added the soil and stuff have gotten really big. That one has pretty much stayed the same, but there's some new growth in there. I've had to replant the grass a couple times. It's floated up on me. As you can see, I added more than one fry. I've got like 5. That's not a fry, that's my Mickey Mouse. So I mean, hopefully this just turns into a really weird breeding tank where different combinations come up. But I've decided to go the no filter method. Got some duckweed starting up here, and I tried putting like a hematite rock in here, and kind of got some iron everywhere, but that's okay. Iron's good for plants and algae. Some snails came along as hitchhikers. But I mean, they're keeping it pretty clean in there, so they're welcome guests. But yeah, everything's going pretty well. I am happy with my results. So I'll give you another checkup in a month. Until then, go smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't already done so, and we'll have some new videos out soon. I need to get started on the relaxing fish again, so look for more of those videos.